Welcome back to the Sandbox. Thank you so much for coming back to play with me one more time here at Spring Creek High. Justin and Theo and Ethan and Eyal and Jeremy, maybe, who's somewhere. He disappeared after like the second episode, and we haven't seen him since, so I don't know what's going on with him. But we have learned that it's basically the X-Men Academy, and Justin has the power of telekinesis. Theo, we know now, has the power of fire starting. I'm pretty sure Eyal has some kind of ability. The way he keeps looking at us weird, like he's looking through us. Maybe he has X-ray vision. And Ethan was also on the camping trip, at which it seems like these powers or whatever were bestowed upon the various students. So he might have one too, but we have no indication of that so far. All right, so after an impressive demonstration in the gym here by Theo and a little talk about what the heck's going on, Justin needs to rush off to meet his friends at the park, like he promised he would. I see my friends waiting patiently. Thank God I haven't missed them. Slowing down from a run, I regulate my breathing, not wanting to raise suspicion. My head's a mess right now, but I can at least pretend that everything is okay, right? Eyal is the first to notice me, and he turns around and offers a warm smile. And then Ethan catches Rachel's sudden realization and quickly turns to see me walking over. "Well, there you are, Justin. I told them you'd be here soon." "Yeah, sorry guys. I totally lost track of time. I was writing in the library." Both Ethan and Eyal raise a curious brow. See, I think he knows. He has like a truth-telling ability. Eyal does. He knows when I'm lying. "I thought you went home to get a change of clothes for tomorrow. Isn't that what you told me?" Yeah, that's what I meant. I lost track of time writing, so I had to run home and then get a change of clothes. That's why I'm all sweaty and out of breath. "It doesn't matter. If we don't go now, we won't have time to find a dress." "Well, the mall doesn't close until 9 p.m. on weekdays." "That's less than 5 hours to get there, look through all the dresses, try them on, and purchase the ones that I like. If you think that's plenty of time, then you are sadly mistaken, young man." "Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Shall we go?" "Yes, we shall." Justin's obviously never been shopping before. Seriously shopping. We spend hours searching through different stores. Dress after dress, store after store. Nothing suited Rachel's expensive and exquisite taste. I'm not sure why she even bothered to come here. She buys most of her clothes online. We reach the final hour of the mall's opening times, and Rachel still hasn't found the perfect dress. "I'm sorry, guys. We've been inside every store, but the dress I desire just isn't here. Looks like I'll have to do some late-night online shopping when I get home. Hopefully I can get something delivered in time." "If you guys don't mind, I really need to find something for myself. I get it if you're ready to leave. I just don't know my way home from here." "Hey, don't worry about it. Me and Ethan can stay with you." "We will?" "Yes, Ethan, we will, 'cause he's our friend, and we're not going to leave him hanging." I turn to him, and his face quickly transforms from a pout to the fakest grin possible. Pouting that he doesn't get to spend more time alone with me, maybe? Ethan? You know you want me. Hey, Ethan, don't be weird. That face is creepy. Eyal needs our help, and frankly, I wouldn't mind looking for some stuff either. We'll walk him home afterwards and then go back to your place. We have all night to run lines. We don't need sleep. Oh, thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Well, have fun, boys. My driver's in the parking lot, so I'll catch you tomorrow. Ciao. Peace out. Rachel waves goodbye abruptly, once again leaving Eyal in a state of confusion. She has a driver now. But we walked 40 minutes from school to get here. Don't question it. Just let it be. I am not sure what I'm looking for. Everything here looks exactly the same, and I don't really want to look like every other Spring Creek senior. I think those heels, these strappy heels right here, Justin, would look great on you. You should buy those. I'd be lying if I said I don't know who I'm trying to impress, because I know exactly who. Spidey. Or whatever his real name is. He hasn't messaged me all day, and I'm not sure if he's just busy or because he regrets asking to meet up. Oh, man, anxiety sucks. Dude, why would you assume, after talking to you for, what, 3 or 4 days now, why would you assume that he doesn't like you, or that he somehow, I don't know, it just seems weird. It seems weird to me. Take people at their word. Sometimes they'll disappoint you, sure they will, but most of the time they won't. Am I really this sad? You kind of are, sweetie, and it's okay, we're going to help you get through it. I'm not some doe-eyed teenage girl. Buck up, man, and take control. Come on. Text Spidey, wait for him to text first. Well, why not text? Why not text him? Pulling out my phone, I think over what I'm going to say. I finally settle on being assertive. I need to show him that I'm ready to take the next steps if he is. I can't hide in fear all my life. Not from my sexuality and not from this power. That's the boy, yeah. Yo, you've been quiet today. You're not ghosting me, are you? Haha, 'cause that would suck and make you a dick. Whew. Okay, well, that's done. And now I wait. Hey, Justin, you okay? Ethan pops out of nowhere, scaring the ever-loving out of me. What the hell? What were you looking at? Nothing. It doesn't matter, it's stupid. You sure? 'Cause you're over here in the girls section staring at heels and an old lady necklace. He asks, sensing that something wasn't right. I raise my eyebrow, and he instantly understands that I don't want a repeat of what happened earlier on the baseball field. Okay, fine, I'll drop it. If you don't want to tell me what cougar you're secretly dating, then fine. Sheesh, okay, I'll shut up before you hit me. So, did you find anything you like? No, not really. You? Yeah, some stuff. I was going to try them on if you want to come with and let me know what you think. Yeah, I'll go to the changing rooms with you, Ethan. Sounds good to me. You're going to put on a fashion show for me? Hey, off. Nothing like that. I just want your opinion if something looks good or not. I am full of opinions. I actually picked out a few items for you, too, if you want to try them on. Wait, really? I mean, I guess it won't do me any harm to at least see what they look like. Hey, you guys heading to the changing rooms? Yeah, but we should probably hurry. Don't want them to close shop while we're half naked, do we? Ha that would suck. Do you think they would actually do that? No, but it'd be hilarious. We head over to this very familiar looking changing room, and they painted the walls since Zach and Braden were in here. We head over to the changing rooms and notice that there's only one stall available. Great. Ethan groans from beside me, setting his pile of clothes down to one side. We don't have time to wait and do this one by one. The store literally closes in like 20 minutes. Well, we can all pile into one stall. Come on, guys. Let's get naked. All right, well, I mean, you guys go ahead and try on your stuff. I have something at home I can wear on Friday. Oh, hell no. Not after I found the perfect outfits for you. Well, what do you want to do, Ethan? It's not like we can all fit in the stall at the same time. I bet you could if you tried. Mm-hmm. Look at that. Ethan knows. He knows what's up. No, but it's probably big enough for two. Which would leave enough time for the third person to try on their stuff real quick. I don't care either way. I grew up in all boys schools, so I'm used to getting changed next to people. Well, you've seen our locker rooms. Not really much privacy in there, so, Eyal looks at me curiously, undoubtedly noticing that I've retreated into myself. What about you, Justin? What would you prefer to do? Let's get naked! Oh, who do we want to get naked with? Oh, boy. Well, obviously, my heart is with Ethan. He's my best friend, and I'm madly in love with him. And he's got those big, dark, brown, deep eyes that I get lost in. But I'm going to spend all night with him. And this might be a chance to, spend a little time with Eyal. A little quality time, one-on-one, with Eyal. Okay, let's go with Eyal. And I'm assuming that I will then open the door to show my clothes to Ethan, right? And he'll catch little glimpses of what's going on inside. Whereas if Ethan was in the stall with me, I would just be like, oh, hey, does this look good? And he'd be like, oh, hey, does this look good? And I don't know that we would include Eyal. So let's change with Eyal. Make him feel at home. I glance between them, and a subtle thought begins to prick at the very back of my mind. Honestly, I'm not sure if getting in the same cubicle as Ethan would be such a great idea. Especially not with how explosive I've been lately. Explosive. I get what you're saying, buddy. Eyal catches my eyes, and a comforting smile invites me to him. I don't know what it is about him. He just feels so safe. I choose Eyal. Ethan's face drops slightly, letting out an audible sigh. See, he is totally into us. He's in love with us. Justin, I don't know why you can't see it, buddy. He is totally into you. But he quickly plasters on a smile, noticing both me and Eyal turn to him. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and get naked. We don't have much time, so get in there already. He practically ushers us into the cubicle before sitting down on the bench, waiting for his turn. I close the door behind me and turn to see Eyal staring at his reflection. Hey, we don't have much time, so get naked, buddy, I say, interrupting his train of thought. He turns around to face me with that warm, comforting smile. Do you have enough stuff to try on? Yeah, I'm pretty sure something here will be all right. Well, great. I better try on whatever this stuff is that Ethan found for me. I begin to wriggle out of my clothes, weirdly comfortable next to Eyal. By the way, those magenta undies are... That's a good color for Eyal. Looks good with his skin. There's just something about him. He has this comforting presence, and I just feel at ease when I'm near him. I catch a glimpse of his reflection in the mirror, and I forgot how ripped he is. Dude could fold me in half if he really wanted to. I mean, those muscles are insane. F knows what they feed their youth in England, but it must be some real high protein. I'm really not sure about this one. I hear Eyal sigh from behind me. I'm sure it can't be that bad, though. I finish getting changed and take a step back, looking at myself in the mirror. What the f***? Ethan, really? What the hell is this? Oh, damn. Don't even try to pretend that this looks good. I wasn't gonna. Okay, yeah, I was gonna be supportive, but... Wow. You look like an extra from Grease. Grease the musical, not the country. I look like I'm about to hop on the back of a motorcycle with Theo. Is that fake leather too, on the arms? You're right, it is. I'm wearing pleather. Like, I'm all about animal-friendly fabrics, but pleather is just a crime against fashion. If you're looking for real leather, you need to go to a charity shop or something. A charity shop? Oh, hold up. Yeah, like a thrift store. So it's all second-hand, right? No point in throwing stuff out. If you want leather, go somewhere like that. I don't even want leather. This is awful. Hey, you better not be talking about the clothes I picked out for you. Ethan, this is the worst outfit I have ever seen. Are you trying to make me look stupid? If you're talking about the leather jacket, there is nothing wrong with that. I was trying to give you an edge. I don't need an edge. There better be some good shit in here, Ethan. I just hear him chuckle from outside, and I turn back to Eyal, who has a big eating grin on his face. Like I said yesterday at lunch, you two act like you're already a couple. Yeah, well, we're just really close friends. Really close. And I'm hoping to get closer. You know, me and Ethan have been inseparable pretty much since birth. Mm-hmm. See, he knows. He knows when I'm lying. Oh, shut up. At least I'm not wearing my grandma's wallpaper like you are. Hey, uncalled for. He looks down, smirking at the comparison. But kinda true. This is really f***ing ugly. And it's incredibly stiff. I think it might actually be wallpaper. Okay, let's just change into the next outfits. They can't be as bad as these, right? We can hope. He says, turning back around and stripping out of the hideous shirt. I peel myself out of the uncomfortable fake leather and look through the pile of clothes. We don't have much time, so I should probably make this one my last one and just hope it looks good. Come on, Ethan. Don't f*** me over here. I bite the bullet and start getting changed. Okay. Well, I don't totally hate this one. The jacket's a little weird, but the sweater and jeans are kind of cute. Hey, that's not bad. Yeah, I like yours better now too. You really suit that color. Not many guys can pull off pink. Well, I'm not like most guys. Eyal chuckles, and I find myself mentally agreeing with him. He smirks back at me in response, and I feel my chest begin to flutter under his gaze. Are you flirting with me, buddy? You should get those. You've been walking around in those thick clothes all day, and it's been crazy warm outside. Oh, you're telling me, mate. Back home, half the lads wouldn't be wearing much more than shorts in this kind of weather. Do you miss it? Miss what? England? Yeah. It's kind of a big change moving here, right? Don't you miss your friends back home? I don't have any friends back home. Not anymore. This is the poster outside, but it'd be funny if that was Ethan trying to spy on us out there. Oh, sorry. I was just trying. Justin, it's fine. I get it. I'm the new kid, and you want to know more about me. I'll tell you eventually. Just let me get my bearings first, yeah? Oh, yeah, of course. No pressure, honestly. I offer a warm smile, and he returns it fondly. Yeah, a little bonding time with Eyal. Alright, well, we should probably finish up so Ethan can try on his stuff. Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's get out of here. By the time we're all done trying on clothes, we've barely had enough time to pay and get out. Ethan purchased a cute new shirt, and Eyal got a whole new wardrobe worth of clothes. I didn't have much money, so Ethan offered to buy me a few things, but I wasn't too impressed by the choices available. Nothing was really my kind of style. But to stop Ethan from pestering me, I gave in and let him buy me the sweater and jeans. Thanks for staying with me, guys. I know you had plans tonight, and I feel bad for intruding on them. You didn't. We are happy to help. Right, Ethan? Aw, look how sad Ethan looks. He's totally into you, Justin. I nudge him, his attention seemingly somewhere else. What? He stammers, and I just roll my eyes dismissively. We should start heading back to your place, though. It's going to be an hour round trip for us. Thanks again for walking me. I just know I'd end up getting lost in the woods. Yeah, and the last thing we want is to be sending out a search party, so... Come on, it's quicker to cut through this way. By the time we get back to Ethan's place, it's already 10 p.m. My lower back is throbbing from all the walking I've done today. Walking Eyal home took a little longer than expected. We didn't account for the round trip since Ethan lives in the totally opposite direction. I kick off my shoes and throw myself down onto his bed, thankful that I can finally relax. Those come-hither bedroom eyes. Despite my hopes for a normal day, today was just as, if not crazier, than the last. Why does it feel like years since I last sat down? Oh, dude, you're telling me. I think I'm a few inches shorter now. Impossible. You're already a short. Wow. Kick a guy when he's down, why don't you? Hey, shut up and rub my shoulders, man. I think I pulled a muscle. In your shoulder? Walking? How do you pull a muscle in your shoulder walking? But yeah, totally. Let's get Justin rubbing your skin. Hey, rub your own damn shoulders. I'm not your slave. Do you want to be? See, Justin, dude, he is laying it down for you. You're not picking it up. Ethan winks at me. Yeah. My body stiffens involuntarily. Yeah, I bet your body stiffened. Trying to hide any emotion of affection that I'm feeling. Hey, don't look at me like that. You know I'm teasing you. Do I? Do I know that? He jumps out of bed and abruptly pulls off his shirt. Dude, Justin, how can you not see it? Walking over towards the closet, he sighs and ruffles inside before turning back to me. You gonna stay in those dirty clothes all night, or are you getting changed? Oh, the f*** knows I didn't go home to get a change of clothes. He's calling my bluff from earlier. I guess, despite our talk this morning, he isn't as willing to let this go as he appeared. Actually, I don't have anything. Undies are fine, dude. Just go with undies. Oh? I thought you went home to get stuff. Yes, I lied, okay? I'm sorry. I just didn't want Rachel or y'all knowing where I really was. And where was that then? Okay, don't laugh at me. I say, trying to quickly think up a clever lie that will convince him. If he knew I was with Theo, it would only annoy him, and I don't need a repeat of what happened this morning. But dude, you're lying to your best friend, and that's never good. He's your best friend for a reason. You need to be able to tell him the truth. I get that you don't want to piss him off, you don't want to hurt his feelings, but lying to him isn't going to help. Because eventually he's going to find out. Because people always do. They figure out that you lied to him. And how do you think he's going to feel then? He'd just ask a bunch of questions, and I don't need that right now. Especially while I'm still processing everything Theo told me. I feel bad for leaving him like that, but what was I supposed to do? Ditching my friends again would only have raised suspicion. I need to keep up appearances for both of us now, too. I won't laugh. I moved to sit at the edge of the bed, trying not to look at Ethan directly. Okay, I really was in the library, but I wasn't writing music. You're going to laugh at me, but I was practicing lines for the play. I knew if I was going to come and help you run lines that I need to know them as well as you do. It has to be as authentic as possible so you can be at your best, right? But, dude, he's going to know. When you start running lines, he's going to know that you don't know the lines. That's a terrible lie. It's just so transparent. He's going to know. It would have been better just to tell him the truth, honestly. His eyes narrow, trying to read my expression. I avoid his gaze, knowing he was trying to delve deeper into my head. He stares at me, before finally smiling in defeat and resting a hand on my shoulder. That's really sweet, Justin, but you didn't need to do that. I'm actually super tired and just kind of want to relax with my best friend. But what about the play? It's only 2 days away. Aren't you nervous? Oh, I'm terrified. But you helped me enough yesterday. I know what I need to do. All I need now is to chill out with my best friend and not listen to that voice inside my head. Anxiety can be a... Even after all these years, it still affects me. But I got to ignore that voice and push through my insecurities. Your support means the world to me, and you just being here to take my mind off everything is more help than you could know. I understand, Ethan. More than you realize. Dude, I will do whatever I can to help relieve your anxiety and tension. Just tell me how, Ethan, can I help you be less anxious? What I need for you to do is get out of those smelly clothes and into something clean. There should have been a ... right there. Most of my stuff is in the wash, but there should be something here you can borrow. He moves back to his built-in wardrobe and rifles through it. Ah, perfect. Here, you can wear these. Dude, I can't wear those. Why? Is he for real? I look between him and the underwear in his hands, and I'm not sure if he's f***ing with me or being genuinely serious. What if your parents walk in and see me in those? Oh, my parents won't bother us. They're too busy binge watching this new show called Bent. Bent? Yeah. You know, like the opposite of straight. It's about these two girls who go to college and, Wait, this sounds familiar. Never mind, you don't care. But seriously, they won't bother us. They're on the opposite end of the house, in the East Wing. We're way over here in the West Wing. It's fine. That still doesn't make it any better, Ethan. You can't seriously think it's okay for me to just borrow your underwear. Don't you have, like, shorts and a shirt or something? Dude, he is laying it on thick. Why are you not picking this up? I get it. Some people don't pick up social signals. But, dude, come on! Well, like I said, pretty much everything else is in the wash. It's these or go naked. I have some dress shirts in here, but that'd be way uncomfortable to wear. Well, no more uncomfortable than being practically naked. Is that what you're worried about? Oh, really, Justin? It's a pretty normal thing to be worried about. Hey, we've been best friends for how long now? 16 years. Exactly. 16 years of beautiful friendship. We've been swimming together, chilled out in my hot tub. We get changed next to each other in gym class all the damn time. You're making this a way bigger deal than it needs to be. Okay, I guess. When you put it like that. My voice doesn't sound convinced, and he could see the hesitation in my eyes. So I get Justin is worried about, getting practically naked in front of his best friend that he's in love with, while his best friend is practically naked, maybe popping a boner or something like that, but... Dude, he is giving you signal after signal after signal. I don't know why. I think he'd be fine if you popped a boner. I think he would enjoy that. So the truth is, I don't mind getting changed in front of him at school because we're surrounded by other guys doing the same thing. When we swim in his pool or chill in the hot tub, we're mostly covered by water. So, if something rises to the occasion, it's hidden. So it's not like I can see much of what's going on anyways. But being alone together in his bedroom, wearing his underwear, that's a whole different ballgame. Pun intended. Okay, look, I can tell this makes you uncomfortable, but it totally doesn't need to. Here. He sighs, taking off his pants, so he's standing in just his underwear. Dude, signal after signal. Why are you not picking it up? See? Nothing bad's happening. I didn't explode into flames. Bad choice of words, Ethan. If it makes you more at ease, you can wear the pajama shorts and I'll just wear my underwear. Really? Yes, really. Oh, thanks, Ethan. I smile at him, appreciative of him respecting my boundaries. And just so you know, it is totally nothing to do with you. I don't feel comfortable naked around anyone, really. He stares at me in curiosity, contemplating my words. Did I say something wrong? Why is he looking at me like that? We should probably take a shower before getting comfortable. Come on. He finally says, shrugging away his thoughts. Yeah, let's go take a shower. Yeah, if I stay here any longer, I don't think I'll be able to move. Okay, we can use my ensuite. He points to the side door, making his way over slowly. You can use the shower first if you want to. I need to shave and stuff, so that'll take some time. You mean go in there together? Dude, signal after signal. The shower has frosted glass. I'm not going to see anything. I just don't want you waiting in dirty clothes while I spend ages shaving and moisturizing. I have a whole skincare routine I have to go through at night. Might as well do stuff at the same time. Signal after signal. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, let's go. I follow him into the bathroom. He has a chandelier in his bathroom, and look around in amazement. It looks totally different in here from the last time I stayed over. You've redecorated. It's so much more open and gigantic. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Mom said open plan spaces help you with regulating your breathing and headspace. You think that's true? No clue. But it definitely feels more relaxing in here. The shower's just in there. Take as long as you like. I'll be over here keeping up my skincare routine, maybe peeking in on you every once in a while. Gotta look flawless for Friday night, right? Oh, you know it. He's what, 18, 19? Dude, you don't need to do that much. He smirks, sending an awkward warmth through my body. I get in the shower and marvel at the space inside. It's crazy to think that if my great-grandparents had invested in another business, my family could be living this lifestyle too. I mean, I'm thankful for what I have. I know there's plenty of people out there with less than me. But I'd be lying if I didn't sometimes dream about the life I could have had. Shaking away the negative thoughts, I strip down and toss my clothes outside the shower. Turning on the hot water, I leave it for a moment, not wanting to scald my skin. I find the perfect temperature, let the water drip down my body and soothe the day's troubles away. I'm not sure how it's possible, but every time I think can't get crazier, it does. It's like the world is out to prove me wrong. This really needs to stop. Alright, I can't keep complaining about stuff that's outside of my control. I'm chilling with my best friend, relaxing in this cool-as shower, letting myself drift from conscious thought. I lose all sense of time and just allow my mind to heal. I'm not sure how long I spent under the warm water, but I hear a soft tap on the glazed glass. So Ethan said, "Oh, dude, don't worry. It's frosted glass. I won't be able to see anything. You can see everything." Hey, Justin, you almost done in there, dude? You're looking good. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'll be right out. Hey, no worries. I'll just leave a towel out here for you. I'll be over by the sink. He steps away from the glass, and I take a moment longer to enjoy the water before turning it off. Stepping out, I wrap the towel around my waist, and I notice Ethan was done shaving. Not that he had any facial hair to begin with. "All right, shower's all yours." "Oh, thanks. I left the pajama shorts out for you. Only having a real quick one, so I won't be long. Get comfy, and we'll find something fun to do." I offer a courteous smile as he heads for the shower. Lingering for a moment, I hear the water click on, and he begins to mumble and hum to himself, leaving the door wide open. Another signal. Dude, how can you not pick up on this? I am not the swiftest person in the world. I will admit that readily. My social skills are not great. Even I can tell what's going on here. Probably just, practicing lines for the play. Yeah, I'm sure. I chill out on Ethan's bed for a while. Those shorts really aren't hiding that much. I chill out on Ethan's bed for a while, waiting for him to finish up. He said he'd only be a few minutes, but it feels like I've been laying here for a while now. Suddenly, the bathroom door opens, and he steps out wearing the ridiculous underwear he pulled out earlier. "Justin, I want to talk." "Dude, if it's about this morning, can we just forget about all that?" "I can't. It's been playing on my mind all day long. And then earlier, when you said you don't feel comfortable being naked around anyone, did you mean physically or figuratively?" "What do you mean?" He moves to the foot of the bed, nervously playing with his fingers. "Well, we've been best friends for as long as I can remember. I feel terrible for not noticing before, but you're hiding, Justin." He can't even look me in the eye. His gaze is fixed firmly on the wall behind me. "I'm not sure if it's because you're insecure with how you look or who you are. When you said naked, did you mean physically being naked or like bearing your soul? Because I don't care how you or your soul looks. You're my best friend, and nothing is going to change that." "Ethan, I don't know what to say. How do I respond to something like that?" "Hey, stay here for a minute," he says, rushing over to his bag and ruffling through the contents. It takes a minute, but he finally pulls out his phone and flicks through it quickly. "You've been acting differently for a while, and I wanted to see if I could get into your head. So I started writing down my thoughts like how you do." "What, you've been writing songs?" "Well, yeah, but I doubt they're very good. And even if it's the worst song ever written, I still want you to listen to this one, okay? It kind of says everything that's been on my mind lately, and I want you to hear it. I want you to really listen to what I'm saying, Justin." "Ethan, you don't have to do this." He waves me off, motioning me to just sit and listen. Taking a deep breath, he clicks his phone and waits a moment before the music starts.
It's as simple as it seems, the twinkle in your eyes, the way that time slows down when you kiss me. As we fall asleep in a bed of butterflies, just close your eyes and then you'll see it. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. Your perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. It will never grow old, even when we grow up. It's up to us to stop and smell each rose. They're the colors that we show, it's the feeling that we trust, and it's the brush that we both carry. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love. When you're searching hard and it seems to lead to nowhere, no matter where you are, know I'll always be there. You don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find you don't ever have to look too far. You don't have to cover up your scars. You're perfect, darling, just the way you are. So before you think to rip yourself apart, open up my heart and you'll find love, 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 love. Love, love, love. Open up my heart and you'll find love.
The music stops, and the silence between us feels like a heavy blanket laying across the room. My chest is tight, full of conflicting and turbulent emotions that I barely have time to understand before Ethan squeezes my hand expectantly. So, what did you think? I'm not sure what to think right now. Dude, your best friend, in his underwear, in his bedroom, just sang you a love song. Come on! Does he need to get down on one knee? You really wrote that for me? Yeah, I know it's a little cheesy. I got carried away with some of the lines, but the message is still clear, I hope. You've been going through something lately, and I have a feeling I know what it is. You do? I ask, a bubble of nerves working its way up through my chest and throat. You're scared because school is almost over, and you're pushing everyone away so you don't get hurt when we all leave town for different colleges. You don't need to push me away, Justin. I don't care how much space is between us. If we end up in totally different countries, nothing is coming between our friendship. Yeah, dude, that's exactly that's exactly what it is. My lips curl into a feigned smile, somewhat relieved that Ethan hadn't caught on to what's actually happening with me. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Another lie. Don't lie to your best friend. I promise that I will stop pushing you away, Ethan. There's nothing I value more than our friendship. You've been here for me practically all my life. Just like you've been there for me, too. I'm sorry, Ethan, about today and everything that's been going on lately. I have been the worst best friend. No, you haven't. You've just been a little lost, I think. But when you do feel like that, remember that I'll always be here to help you find your way. Dude, you're the best. Bring it in. Attaboy. I grin, wrapping my arms around him tightly. He returns my embrace and squeezes me playfully. I am pretty beat, but I think going to sleep right now would be a waste of the limited time that we have left together. Movie marathon? Hell yeah! And you can pick which movie. I'll grab us some snacks from the kitchen. He grins, rushing out of the room, leaving the fateful decision to me. Romance. Go with romance. Laying in bed, I sigh deeply as the night grows longer. Ethan fell asleep halfway through Face Slasher 2 Camp Carnage. Oh my god. Admittedly, these films are pretty, but they're camp and funny to watch with friends. He shifts next to me, likely dreaming of performing on a huge stage or acting in a big Hollywood movie. Ethan's always had big dreams, and he definitely has the talent to back it up. He just needs to get out of his head. The only thing standing between him and his dreams is, well, him. Not that I'm one to talk. I'm literally spending every waking moment ensuring I have a solid mental block, distancing myself from my friends, making sure that I stay away from intense scenarios, which isn't working out all that well. And now, Theo. Of all the people to find out about me, it's the school bully. Ugh. I really need to get that image out of my head. He's actually not that bad. He showed me kindness and understanding when he barely knows who I am. It's still a little though. I was hoping that once I had everything figured out, Ethan would be the first person I tell. We used to dress up as superheroes and run around the garden with imaginary superpowers. Ethan would run super fast, and I could turn into any animal I could think of. I wish I could go back to those times. Everything was just way more simple then. Justin, you still awake? Oh, yeah, sorry. Did I wake you up with my thinking? Kinda, but it's okay. Why aren't you asleep? I don't know. Just a lot on my mind, I guess. Hey, you can talk to me, he says, sitting up and rubbing the sleep from his eyes. My voice fades, conflicting thoughts cutting my words short. Theo knows about me, and he didn't freak out. He has fire powers. I'm not the only one, so I don't have to walk around thinking that I'm some sort of freak anymore. But Ethan is different. Ethan's opinion matters. If I tell him and he freaks out and hates me or something, I don't know what would happen. Dude, if you tell him, Ethan, I have this superpower that nobody else has, and he, hates you for that, he wasn't really your best friend. Would I implode? Can I control my powers enough that I wouldn't hurt him? I lied, he suddenly says, avoiding my gaze as I sit up beside him. Earlier, when I said I knew what's been going on with you, I lied. I was hoping that if I was wrong, which I can see that I was, you'd correct me and maybe want to open up. It's not that I'm nosy and trying to force myself into your business. I'm just really worried about you, Justin. You aren't the same person. I know that you mean well, and I appreciate your concern. I really do. But no buts. I am tired of the buts, Justin. I don't care if you think you're protecting me or if you think somehow telling me will change how I think of you. There is nothing, absolutely nothing that would come between us. Whatever this is, you don't have to do it alone. I don't want you to do it alone. I want my best friend, and I want you to be happy again. None of this fake smiling bullshit you've been given for the past year. You're not happy, Justin. I'm not blind. I can see when you're struggling, and you've been struggling for a while. So please, let me help you. I stare at him, frozen in time and space. Maybe he's right. Maybe everything I've been so worried about has been a total fabrication. He is my best friend. Regardless of if I can move stuff with my mind, why wouldn't he accept me for that? That's exactly what I said. And this crush? I mean, most people have crushes on their best friends at some point in their lives, don't they? I mean, you either get over it or they feel the same way. But my silly feelings for Ethan aren't what matters right now. Your feelings are not silly. It's time that I told him. Showed him who I am. All right, if I tell you, there's something that you need to understand first. This side of me, it's unpredictable and dangerous, and I don't know how to control it. I've been keeping everything locked in the closet, afraid that if you saw my skeletons, it would change how you see me. Locked in the closet is an interesting metaphor to use there, my friend. I am not safe to be around, Ethan. Are you sure that you really want to know? I don't care how dangerous this is. That only makes me want to help you even more. Okay. I sigh, breathing in deeply and closing my eyes. Follow me. I slowly slide out of bed, heading for the sliding doors. If I'm going to do this, we need to be outside where I don't have to worry as much. Isn't there a George Michael song? Let's Go Outside? Yeah. We sit down in our hidden nook in the garden, a special place that has seen many heartfelt and emotional conversations. Our group spend most of our time at Ethan's house just because his parents are so chill. So we've claimed this little spot as our own and have been hanging out here since the start of high school. This is where Jeremy told us about his parents' divorce and where Rachel declared that she was going to do everything in her power to get us all into our first choice for college. Last year, when all this started happening to me, I sat here with Ethan just as we are now. But my attempt of trying to tell him turned me into rambling about my father and not knowing who I was. At first, I thought this power could have been linked to him, but now I know Theo is like me too, so I'm not so sure of that anymore. Do you need a drink or something? There's a glass of water right there in front of you on the table, he says, derailing my train of thought. His eyes shine with golden luster under the moonlight, and his skin a flawless canvas. No, I'm trying to figure out the best way to tell you. I reply, the seconds eating away at me as they tick by. Don't you chicken out, Justin. Tell him. Don't overthink it. I'm here, and I'm not going anywhere, no matter what this is. I have got your back, Justin. Just take your time, and I'll listen. Whew. Okay. I guess it started about a year ago. There's some details that I'm just learning about myself, but I think it started after the camping trip last year. I woke up one morning, and I was different. Well, you look the same to me, he says, looking me up and down. Same body, same eyes, same flat ass. Hey, that's a low blow. I'm sorry, I'm trying to ease the tension. He chuckles, grinning back at me. His smile captivates me, and as I stare into his golden irises, I finally realize that I am safe with him. And as I stare into his golden irises. This isn't something I needed to be ashamed of or keep hidden from him. No, he will understand. And that support could have made this whole year so different. I've been an idiot. I've wasted so much time. So, like I said, one morning I woke up and I was different. It wasn't one of those situations where you realize something about yourself that has always been there but hidden. No, this was something totally new. Have you ever looked at your reflection and not recognized the person looking back at you? Oh, more than you realize, he replies, his solemn understanding glazing over his eyes. This new part of me has changed me in ways that I'm still trying to figure out. I tried to ignore it and suppress it behind a fake smile, but along the way, I lost who I used to be, and now you're trying to figure out who you've become? He says, staring down at the ground. I get that. I stare at him quietly, wishing that I had the power to read his mind. My life would have been so much easier if I had that power instead. Knowing instantly what people really think of you, it could save a lot of heartache. What I'm about to show you, I need it to stay between us. You can't tell anyone, not even Jer and Rachel. I promise, Justin, you have my word, to the stars. To the stars, I reply, our motto ringing in the back of my mind. Memories flash behind my eyes, the first time we said those words to each other. It was the night my father left, over 10 years ago now. I don't remember much about him, or that day, but I do remember my mom dropping me off at the Dollamers in tears. We spent the night together, playing video games and pretending to be superheroes. Eventually, we found ourselves in the garden, just staring up into space. I'll never leave you, he said, his young voice ringing in my ears like our past was playing on endless tape. You're my best friend, and we'll always be together. Even if you're a superhero and flying through space, you'll be my best friend to the stars. What does that even mean? It means our friendship is forever, no matter how far we are from each other. I snap back to reality, the memories of distant words now influencing my thoughts. Okay, I'm going to show you. Watch closely, and if I tell you to run, run. Run? All right, Justin, you're starting to scare me now, he says, his eyes fixed on me firmly as I walk a safe distance away from him. If you're scared, I'm terrified, I mutter to myself, coming to a stop and staring down at my hands. All right, this is it. A moment in time that will define my future. Our future. But playtime is over for right now. I'm sorry, I know, but come back, because I want to know that Justin does this, because if he backs out now or somehow says, oh, it's really nothing, right? If he deflects and lies again, I'm just going to smack him. So he needs to follow through on this, and I want to see, obviously, how Ethan reacts to it. I think it's going to be positive. I can't imagine Ethan going like, oh, dude, I don't even know who you are anymore. Get out of my house. He won't do that. He won't do that because he's in love with Justin just the way Justin is in love with him. All right. Thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you next time right back here in the sandbox.